So you might want to put out your courses for Udemy for free. Here's why. So hello there, my name is Nick Nyxson, and on this channel I help creators like you to create an amazing content and monetize it. So if you're new here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the notification bell, because a lot of great videos are coming that you don't want to miss. By the way, the inspiration and idea for this video I got from the channel called Wi-Fi Academy. I will be linking him in a description down below. You can go out and check him out. He's actually creating videos about Udemy as well. You can go there and say hi from me. Putting out your courses for free. In the previous video, I actually said, spoiler alert, you can check out the previous video in the card above or in the link down below. In the previous video, I said that there are actually two price points where you should price your courses. It's either should be a $19.99 or it should be for free. So free is a very interesting thing, because putting out your courses for free will actually help you to make more money and make more sales. And let me explain how it's possible and how you can do it as well. There are actually two reasons to put out your course for free on Udemy, and let me tell you about them. Reason number one, or actually more like an option number one, is when you put out your existing course for free and you are making this to increase exposure to your course. Because when you're putting your course, and especially if it's your first course, you don't have any exposure, you don't have any students, you don't have any reviews, you don't have nothing for the course. Nobody knows you as an instructor, nobody knows anything about your course, and there is a very little chance that someone will actually buy this course from you, because they don't know you, they don't trust you, they have no idea who you are. To do and to fix this and to change this for the good thing, you are going to put this course out for free. And this just completely flips everything, because there is nothing now that people are risking. They're not putting any money or nothing. Only thing they're risking with is their attention and their time, which they'll willingly give it out if it has a free word there written, and they will just go there and see your course. And if your course is good, by the way, this thing only applies to the good courses. If you create a crappy course, it doesn't matter if you price for free or for like $1 billion, it's still a crappy course. If it's only applies for the good course that has no exposure at all, if it's a good course, then people will say, you know what? He's putting out such a good course for free. He's a really good one. And they will write a good reviews for you, if it's a good course, of course. And when you put out another course, they will trust you a little bit more. But more importantly, when new people will come to your courses, after a while, after you make your course a paid one, they will see that this course has a lot of students, this course has a lot of reviews, and they will trust you a little bit, not just a little bit, they will trust you far more. In addition to that, when you release other courses, your instructor profile from now on will have already the reviews from the first course, and it will just skyrocket your other courses as well. So this applies when you make your already existing course for free. By the way, there is a big disclaimer here. From the March 17 of 2020, Udemy is actually restricting the free courses uploads to the courses that are only 2 hours or less. So if your course is more than 2 hours, like 3 hours, 2 hours and 2 minutes, or 2 hours and 1 minute, you cannot make your course free, which actually is very bad thing for you as an instructor, because you could use a really big push with the larger courses. But yeah, whatever, Udemy just decided to do so. We cannot do anything with that. So if you have 2 hours or less in your course, then you have nothing to worry about. This will not touch you and this will not concern you in any matter. And by the way, this thing will be activated from the 17th of March. If you're watching before that, you still have time to make your courses free, because if you'll make this courses free before that, it will not revert back to the priced one after the 17th in March. They will stay free, and then you can just not make it free again if you revert them to the paid course and then want to make them free. So if you do this before the 17th of March, then it's not a problem. If you're watching this after the 17th of March, sorry, it's already too late. So the second thing that you could do to make your sales more is actually create a second course. By the way, this method will not be affected by this changes in 17th of March of 2020, and not at all. Because what you will do is you will create a second course, a smaller course, a tinier course that is related to your larger course. For example, I will give you like very generic example. You created an amazing large course about Photoshop. It's like 10-hour course that helps from the very beginner to advanced people. Like it will take the people who has no idea what Photoshop is to a Photoshop master. You have an amazing course, but nobody's buying it. Nobody knows who you are. So what you'll do instead is you'll create a tiny course, a small course, for example, about masking on Photoshop. You'll create a 40-minute course there and we'll put it out for free. And in this course, you'll be talking and you'll be telling your students how to mask. Of course, you're going to teach them how to use masks in Photoshop, but as well, you're going to be telling them that you actually have another course, a 10-hour course entirely about Photoshop from the very beginning to an end. And what this will do is it will take students who are free students who are coming to your courses from the free course to the paid one, and that's how you will be making money there. And it is incredibly good way to make money because you're basically funneling them from the free course, free smaller course with which people are most likely to watch from the beginning to an end, to the larger one, because now they know that you taught them well about the masking in Photoshop, so they will be sure that you can teach them everything else about Photoshop as well. So they will trust you more. It's all about building a trust. Free courses will help you to build trust and to build exposure with your future students. And this is why free courses is a very powerful tool. But of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Of course it is. Then everyone would do the same thing. So why people are not actually doing it? Because there are a few very big cons in this case. And one of the largest cons is, of course, the bots. So when you make your course free or when you upload a free course, you will see that your course will get a lot of new students. Probably maybe even thousands per day. You'll be amazed. Oh boy, I have thousands of students coming, but you'll soon realize that not actually only very small percentage of these people are actually watching your courses. So what's the matter? You see, 80 to 90% and sometimes even more of these students are just bots who are snatching free courses as soon as they are available because they want to take it, because they want to roll it before it will become paid course. Then they don't want to pay for this in the future, etc., or they want to pirate this course or anything else. Don't worry about piracy. You cannot do a lot about this, so I should not worry about this. Yeah, you're just left with the thousands of bot students that are actually a few hundred or maybe a few dozen of the people are actually watching. It's bad, yeah, because you want thousands of students, but I should not worry about this way too much, because even few dozens of students is far better than having 0 students. So don't worry about this, even though it's a pretty big con. Second con is people have very bad relations with the free course, because when they will enroll, in many cases they will just enroll to your course because it's free, not because they're interested in the subject, not because they're interested in the course. They will enroll just because it's free, and for that reason they don't respect your course. They don't respect the subject of your course. So why would you care if someone respects your course? Well, because if they understand what your course is all about, they will immediately write you 1-star review for no reason at all. So yeah, that's the thing. They will just write you 1-star review because they don't like your face, or they don't like your voice, or they don't like the name of your course, or they don't like the name of your lecture, or they don't like how you talk, or they don't like how you look at the camera. It happens. It happened with me, and it will most likely happen with you. But I would not worry about that too much as well, because overall, the real people, the good people will come and write you pretty high reviews overall, and your course rating will increase eventually. But it may be discouraging at first, but I would not again worry about that. Overall, having a free course has far more benefits than it has cons. So I would highly suggest you to take your courses that you have right now, make them free for a while. If they're not selling, if they are selling, then why would you want to make them free? If they're not selling, make them free for a while, for a few weeks, maybe a month, and see how it will turn out. If you don't see any results in a few weeks or a month, then just revert them back. You just have nothing to lose. Otherwise, you can just create another course, a smaller course that will be more like a tie-in and saddle it to the main course and just direct people to your larger course like that. Well, this was it for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.